3 derrotas en toda la temporada. Por algo este equipo es el número 1 de la nación. Ya decíamos, por una u otra forma va a estar, incluso probablemente St. Mary también esté en la locura.
El triple anotando. 5-0 lo gana St. Mary's. A Gonzaga. Buen comienzo para los Girls. Intento de triple y responde inmediatamente Andrew Nembhard. Lanza en el fadeaway, termina fallando Alex Ducas. Aquí Nembhard. Penetra, cambia de mano, tablero doble. Se empató el juego, don Pablo.
Pocos puntos, imponiéndose las defensas.
Aquí Bernhard, que se levanta, lanza, la flota desde el codo y termina anotando. Y en el baloncesto, en la final del West Coast Conference Tournament, coqueteó con 3, con 2, se le acaba el tiempo. Se acababa el tiempo y no alcanzó. Anotado en la bandeja Waxo con el rebote aquí, intentando el jumper desde el codo y terminó fallando. Andrew Nembhard de St. Mary's hace unos días. Nembhard, que termina fallando, con lo cual y aquí viene de nuevo Gonzaga, penetrando en la pintura, cambiando de mano, pero falló la bandeja Andrew Nembhard. Entregas de balón, 8 para St. Mary, 5 para Gonzaga. El jumper termina fallando Bernhard. Y la siembra doble. Gonzaga penetrando afuera con Holmgren. Se anima, intentando el triple y termina fallando, sin embargo, Andrew Nembhard.
El árbitro ahí al lado, claro.
Nembhard retrocede, intenta el doble, falla. Entra la calle el Bowen porque comete la falta.
Uy, qué buena finta.
La finta, se voltea y anota, se quedó ahí, detenida en el aro. Y terminó anotando. Su time. Ahora, están penetrando, tablero. La finta se detuvo y anotó Andrew Nembhard. Pero terminó anotando. 65-57. Timmy. De nuevo para que intente el triple desde lo más alto de la llave. Triplazo. Prácticamente cereza. Vuelve a salir al perímetro. Lo devuelve a Nembhard. Intenta el triplazo desde el techo del dirigible. Wow. Otra vez. Blando. De nuevo con Nembhard. Cambio de dirección, penetra Nembhard. En el aire, cambiando de mano, tablero y doble. De nuevo.
Salas, freshman in the game. Timmy finds Nembhard with the left hand, missed it.
That was a beautiful pass. Great cut by Andrew Nembhard. Recording every moment of this entire season, really of Chet's basketball career for a documentary. That's a pass they'll put in the documentary.
Nembhard with the layup. No.
If Bouye and Shabazz don't have an A++ game, there's no chance.
Yeah, no chance. Now Shabazz got trucked, and Anton Watson just kicked him. Defensive player. No, Shabazz Holmgren in traffic. He's such a good rebounder. Nembhard's going to take it all the way and scoop it in. Just a blow by. He's playing well. Nembhard challenged, in and out. See if the Dons here. Nightmare half for one of the better guards in the country. Nembhard, they left him open. Can't do that.
Too easy.
Markovetsky back in off the San Francisco bench. Hickman goes by Kunin. Tried to find Timmy. Nembhard three. Good!
Playing even here in the second half, and you trade buckets. You're not eating away at the lead. You know, you give it wide open shots like that. I mean, that's automatic 2 points for Andrew Nembhard.
Totally uncared rebound. Timmy, what a look. Nembhard, a couple of little shot fakes. He is having one heck
kind of teams can cause them problems. I think you have to be able to control the tempo. You can't allow them to run in transition. Like teams like Wisconsin, Johnny Davis healthy. Like people forget they started in the first 4, could have been knocked out at least a couple of times and ended up making shots. But Jaime Hawk has played really well the last 2 games, and I think they've got to play through.
Shot clock winding down. Nembhard, pull up 3. Since you brought up the Kennel South, you think
action that they wanted to. Now Andrew Nembhard, Gonzaga. Not often they go this deep into a game without scoring. Nembhard came up short. Had a good look. Day in college basketball. Who knows? Maybe we're going to cap it off. Nembhard, 3, good. How good has he become with his field a better part of the last decade? And this 1-2 punch of big men, Drew Timme, Chet Holmgren, is the best in the country. Shot short, long rebound, tapped out. Holmgren will save it under the basket. Becomes a whole lot different against Gonzaga. Nembhard falling away. Another tough shot for Andrew Nembhard. Floor offensively. When you watch a game, what are you looking at and observing from your point guard mindset?
How they're reading the defense. I would just say, definitely
they've done that. It's been a very impressive 14 minutes so far by St. Mary's. Yeah, Drew Timme 0 for 5. Mitchell Saxon blocked it off of Nembhard. It went off of Nembhard's head, out of bounds. What a day in college hoops. Nembhard 3, too strong. Kuzi from beyond midcourt. No doubt that the Gonzaga Bulldogs are going to make a run in this game. That run might be starting right now. Nembhard, though, in and out. They're going to call a foul. Timme had good position, so the foul's going to be turnover. Nembhard the other way. Nembhard, no. Tip up, good. Julian Strother, and he hit the floor hard. Logan Johnson's shoe came off. Offensive possession. Biggest lead has been 15. It's 14 right now. Nembhard from Timme. Missed it. At the defensive end of the floor. You got to get some stops and sustain them. You're down 16. St. Mary's offense has been brilliant. Nembhard, no on the 3. Long rebound, Kuzi. Points in the offensive rebounds and second chance points. They're +5 there is St. Mary's, because usually they just send everybody back to make sure that Gonzaga can't score in transition. Nembhard, nice little pull-up jumper for him today. We've talked about it all season long. There's a lot of really good teams in college basketball. You think about 8 teams that could maybe win a national championship. Clearly Gonzaga is one of those. Clearly Arizona is one of, almost everybody that lost today is one of those 8 teams. Spokane. Great point. He was out of gas at the end of the game at the Kennel. Nembhard used a pass fake, and the defense just left him wide open. Yeah, miscommunication that time between Toss and Logan Johnson. With Drew Timme on the bench, he has struggled tonight. Nembhard's been big. Crossover 3, no. Kuzi with the rebound. Ready. Basketball. Understand time possession, where you're at. Make sure you get a good look. Nembhard created some space, missed it. Holmgren followed, didn't go. Missed it, uncontested. Maybe some life for the Zags. Swatted away by Toss. Gonzaga will have the ball first tonight, and there is Drew Timme. Nembhard, we talked about him as a distributor. He can also be a scorer. Hits the 3.
Well, and that's part of the evolution I talked about, being
from the right side, and it goes down. Nembhard so quick on this end, and the answer for Gonzaga, man, they do it so fast even off a made basket.
And extend out their lead says a lot about the depth of this Gonzaga Bulldogs team.
Holmgren got a hand on it, didn't come up with a rebound, but saved it for the Zags, and Nembhard knocks down a 3.
Starts the second half the same way he did on the first shoot around today. He was going to try to go get a couple hours of sleep before the game. Todd Golden actually went on Facebook Messenger and was communicating with the family, trying to offer any kind of support for them. The reality of it, when you're playing this Gonzaga team, you have to be near perfect. You really do.
Nembhard stepped under, top A, goaltender. Count the basket.
2 points for number 3, Andrew Nembhard.
There's nobody better than Bill Russell at that.
Andrew Nembhard on the attack. Nembhard turned around. Maybe didn't realize he was so open. Came up a little bit short.
I hope Bill's watching this game. It's up in basketball. It's not all that different. You know, it takes time for a freshman to understand how they have to play and what they have to do to be successful.
Nice move, Andrew Nembhard. Nembhard, tough shot, well short. Bouye out of the open. Jamari Bouye.
.2. And Herb Sendek has done a great job. This has been the best year in West Coast Conference history. And they've had 3 teams in the NCAA tournament, 2 times officially. I would have said the 3rd.
3, that's a nice sign for the Broncos, which shot 42% the last 2 years from behind the arc. He could fill it up for 3.
And Pipes coming off a good game in their victory against Loyola Marymount. The miss there. Matthew Lane. Now the pace slows down a bit. Nembhard will try the 3. Zags offense a little more stagnant right now, Richard, than I'm used to.
It is, and it's a lot of this one-on-one or quick shots.
Watson missed the putt back, but Hickman, his own foundation as a young man, comes in for Raj Bolton, who's working with the homeless, and there's Andrew Nembhard from the corner. Just had that ball halfway through, and it squirted out. Nembhard, what a catch. The drive got Justice in the air, created space, and then threw it through.
Just a crafty play. Let's the
Conference play in 07-08.
Yeah, career high 14 the other night against Pepperdine. But what I think is amazing, only 13 turnovers. He has 17 steals in league play as he knocks down the 3. So even when he coughs it up, good defender when it comes to positioning and knowing where to be on the weak side.
Nembhard, another 3. That's short. Brankage. BJ Pipes finding the range.
I'm telling you, he can get going. Only shooting 31% on the year from 3, but he's a better shooter than the percentage indicates.
How about that tap out?
Size really stands out watching him in person. He's all a 6'6", 6'7".
Nembhard, deep 3. Bediako late getting there. Andrew took advantage. Chet will get it in there. Andrew trying Bediako, though. And now Andrew. 3 is long. Williams up high for the rebound. And Gonzaga shooting under 40% in the game. Nembhard, this is a deep 3. Holmgren tipping it to himself. What a rebound. With 3 great jerseys around him.
27% from 3, 8 of 29.
Been about 3 minutes since the Zags have scored a bucket. It'll be over 3 now.
But he's done so much since he's been here. I'm not sure you can get mad at a guy who wants to try something different and test himself at a new level. Nembhard knocks down another, his 4th.
And the run would continue. Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard, are you kidding?
Kind of tune-up you want going into March.
Nembhard down the lane, kept it alive, tried to reverse it. Timmy had it, poked it, and lost it out of play.
Millette, who has really come on strong.
Boy, the reigning freshman of the week in the conference, and that's going to be a real test. Now, even on made baskets, you better get back and find your man. I mean, how about the pace? Andrew Nembhard is. I'm a little surprised Drew Timmy didn't go and get that ball. He's got a freshman on. Now, Andrew Nembhard's going to get a wide open 3 because of it, but I think he understood who exactly was Garmar to bring off Daryl Polk on a dribble handoff, and then you pin in for Jan Zidek. It's a great look from the top of the key.
Nembhard missed the jumper, so Pepperdine. Nembhard down the lane. This time he'll shoot it and missed it. Good hustle from Mitchell. They're going to call Nembhard. Is trying to expand his game a little bit, work on some stuff.
It would be hard to not hear that chatter. He's shot more 3s this year. He's shot more jumpers tonight than we've seen in the past. And
over the weekend against BYU, Pepperdine gave BYU all it could handle. Came up a little bit short. Nembhard had his shot rejected. Millette in transition. Gonzaga a little sluggish here in the second half. Nembhard down the lane. No good. Missed the shot.
Oh, good rebound, too. Munson went up and just took that from Drew Timme.
Wanted to go to Timme.
He had him for just a second. Probably a wise decision. If you weren't going to hit him right away, probably going to be a turnover.
The emphatic block on this.
Zags now late shot clock. Nembhard has to go. He'll shoot the long three. Toss grabs a defensive board.
Those are the shots if you're St. Mary's.
Yeah. And then he brings the ball up. Nembhard all the way.
That was a very aggressive drive, and it doesn't count necessarily as a transition bucket.
Got to be thinking, we can't have this again, can we? Nembhard stopped, missed, and batted it to Rasir Bolton in the corner. Three, no good.
What he's doing a great job is not elevating too high, and he's just getting it quick and up.
Nembhard three, short. Kuzi will outlet it to Logan Johnson, who's going to attack, and that three-pointer from Jabe Mullins way too strong.
Oh my, the
Nembhard.
Oh my God! Dave, did you see that? Build confidence if you're St. Mary's. I mean, that's what you really want to do. You want to. Your shot has been a big part of your resurgence in the last 10+ games. They need to make shots, and they've been hesitant in taking some of those shots. I like.
Nembhard down low. Nembhard, good.
Yeah, he's been very selective offensively tonight. He has not asserted himself.
To 13. Nembhard one-on-one against Kuzi and just goes right over top. He's got a size advantage against almost everybody he plays against. Nembhard. No good. Holmgren couldn't quite grab the offensive rebound. Here come the Gales. Big possession for St. Mary's. Nembhard in and out. Rebound Kuzi. Gales wins against Nembhard with a foul off the glass. A chance for a three-point play. He's so good.
They can't do anything to slow down this Express. Nembhard knocked out of bounds.
Wow. They are tremendous. They are big all around. Their guards are big. They have really great size.
And they pass the ball so well. Nembhard misses the three.
Well, you got two big men
that's the average possession time for Gonzaga. That's the best in the country.
Yeah, number 2 in tempo, number 1 in seconds per possession. And you see it right there.
Nembhard with a three.
Go up, not attack the basket as much.
Hickman finds Watson, whips it to Nembhard, who launches. Rebound tipped out. Hunter Salas in the ball game. Nembhard, why not? When Gonzaga hasn't scored in a minute, it feels like a major drought. 30-17 Gonzaga lead.
Now Byers is on Timme. I mean, they see this. Oh, now they went to the zone, thankfully.
Nembhard missed. Timme is fouled from behind. 20 minutes to go. Gonzaga trying to add to their resume. Number 2 team in the country. They win tonight. They've got St. Mary's here. That's a huge game in the West Coast Conference.
Going down to Portland at home. That's a quad 4 loss. Very bad loss. BYU went down to Pacific not long ago. That was a bad loss for them. So they've got to be careful. They could get 4 teams in. Stand around a little bit. Play on the perimeter.
Nembhard.
He struggled a little bit tonight.
Bailey with the rebound.
He should get votes for National Coach of the Year, I have to tell you.
Off the timeout, Gonzaga. Hunter Salas misses a three, and the putback by Nembhard.
Wyoming is a great place, beautiful town, but that is not a...
Timme gets the rebound. the great ball movement, Nembhard, and that's Watson, and that's
1% from the floor, so it looks like he's doing just that.
How about this? Last 4 games, averaging almost 20 points per game, over 10 rebounds, over 3 blocks, and shooting 75% from the field.
Seneca Knight had his shot basically blocked, and Gonzaga turns that into an open court opportunity for Nembhard.
Nembhard has played so well, and we talk about Chet, we talk about Drew. Off the catch, being ready to go.
Wow, Nembhard just blew right by Nell. What a move. He's in a big-time funk. Nembhard with the left hand, tip up, no good. Loose ball, BYU has it.
With their roster, allows players to really accept their roles.
What a great outlet to Nembhard. Another transition bucket for Gonzaga. And they're up 30 in the first half. Watson, offensive rebound. Nembhard, wide open 3. Too strong. Here's Barcelo.
See BYU.
Nembhard wide open. They're going to call Holmgren over the back. Nembhard.
That's flat. But he's going to make a huge leap next year.
Holmgren brings the ball up, finds Nembhard. That one looked a lot better right out of his hand.
Yeah, he had better lift.
Another steal. Nembhard, the run out. Andrew Nembhard lays it in. That team. And Gonzaga's just dismantling them. Salas, what a follow! How can they wave that off? How can they wave that off? Another rebound for Holmgren. Kind of got knocked off balance, otherwise I think he was going to dunk it. Nembhard came up short.
Here's Nembhard using that screen from Holmgren. Just what you talked about, looking to be more aggressive on the offensive end.
Earlier this year, he comes off and he stops there, and
The Toreros.
been here for a long, long time. Part of this program, cares deeply about USD.
Nembhard pull up is good.
And what he's doing is identifying the spot on the floor. He can allow Joey in the middle of the paint.
Nembhard goes baseline, up and under, no good. Here comes USD. That is really true. Football, they call that catch radius. You can just kind of throw it anywhere in the neighborhood.
We're watching that in the skills challenge earlier tonight on ESPN.
Nembhard couldn't finish there. That's short. Nice rebound, Holmgren, who has just come to life in these last few minutes. Here's Nembhard downhill quickly. Nembhard scores.
That's the assertiveness that you want to see from number 3.
And I think affecting that shot. No good in and
Well,
out.
he gets credit for his blocks, and then he doesn't get credit necessarily for the shots that he alters. As much as he talks about the block shots, it's also the number of shots he protects at the rim and forces
you. Zagzo in those first 20 minutes.
No, I mean, you mentioned the 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Now, they didn't need it. They can score in a variety of ways. You see Nembhard get a piece of that paint once again, coming off that on-ball screen. San Diego has to keep the ball.
Yeah. They can beat you in a few different ways.
And Mark Few said after the game they weren't guarding him out there.
Every big man can bring it up for the Zags. Drew Timme led the fast break, and Nembhard could not believe he missed the layup.
If I'm Timme, it looked like briefly that they were calling a zone, and then they decided to stay with it. But again, downhill doesn't work. We saw this at shoot-around, and their on-ball screen coverage, instead of forced.
Nembhard, that was good defense by McKinney to cut him off. Now Nembhard's just going to try to play some low post offense. Take advantage of that height advantage.
And then Seth said too small, too.
It is for the Zags. Gonzaga has 60 with 12 minutes to play. Nembhard dribbled around until he found an opening.
He's just good.
He's really good.
As long as they can. Robertson ranks in the top 12 in the West Coast Conference in scoring, rebounds, and assists as Nembhard back-to-back threes for Gonzaga. They begin with a 6-2. Here's Nembhard, top of the key 3.
go under those screens.
Nembhard. Free throw line. That's too easy.
Always in control is Nembhard.
And add a young freshman for GU. Nembhard step back three. Won't go. Rebound cleared by Christian Scholing. Just going up high over the middle. There's Andrew Nembhard. Short on that three. And another whistle.
Number of years since Gonzaga's had to rely on one guy that heavily. They're just so well balanced now.
Nembhard missed it. Drew Timme, another offensive rebound. Drew was 14. Pilots.
He does. He just knows how to play, and they put him in all kinds of spots on both ends of the floors.
Andrew Nembhard.
It's down to third of the night. Just trying to make that perfect play, and some of those turnovers will go away.
And the best thing about Drew Timme and creeping up all those record books or record lists is the fact that I get to mention Shemek to the corner. Raj Bolton, 11 minutes to play between Gonzaga and Portland. Nembhard, another three on the way. Andrews in the zone. He's got 18 points. He's 4 of 6. Connects on both free throws. 20-point Gonzaga lead. Under 10 to play. Nembhard, boy, he's feeling it from behind that line. Watson, the offensive rebound. Another chance. Shot. Nembhard short on the free throw line jumper. Gonzaga's defense not quite so tight here in the second half.
Yeah, it's just for creating space with his wide shoulders.
Loyola Marymount is not very deep, and they're missing 2 players to injuries. Corner 3 on the way, and Nembhard misfires, and another rebound per possession is the best in the country for tempo.
They've always wanted to play fast, but I don't think I've ever seen a Gonzaga team play as fast as the first couple games in conference play. Where
Bolton baseline, whips it good.
That's beautiful offense.
Well, at least until there.
There's that ability to get from one end of the
But they don't want to be a yellow belly, right? Defensively, they can't be scared. They have to be physical on the glass.
An attack in the basket immediately. Andrew Nembhard for Gonzaga with the game's first points. Shot clock at 10. Bolton in the lane. Andrew Nembhard from deep, and the rebound grab by Keyshawn Justice for the Broncos.
Battle on the floor. Chet Holmgren plays taller, and it gives everybody fits.
Andrew Nembhard, the pull-up, and it rims out the rebound grab by Parker Brown for Santa Clara. Driving, contact, and one. Andrew Nembhard getting into the key for Gonzaga.
That's the third on Brankish.
Might need more than that.
Yeah, maybe. How about a 40-point?
There's Nembhard again through the lane. Challenged by Parker Brown.
Good no call there by the officials. Just stay for as long as you want and then leave when you're good and ready.
Like Charlie Moore in Miami, who's been playing for like 17 years college basketball at 4 different schools, is Andrew Nembhard, who spent his time at Florida. Williams comes up short. Julian Strother clears for the Zags.
Basketball truly is a global game, the best game in the world. Man.
Andrew Nembhard again for Gonzaga.
And you got to get it rolling. And he knows that he's not rolling from the three-point arc, but that's okay. Pass him up.
Andrew Nembhard for Gonzaga. Along with Casey Jacobson, Roxy Bernstein with you, and the West Coast Conference crew. And the Levy Center started the second half and picking up right where they left off. Andrew Nembhard attacks, and as the Zags.
Fantastic decision maker and scorer in those situations, shooting over 50%. You should have shot that one.
Speaking of shooting it, short from Andrew Nembhard, long rebound trickles out.
A lot was made Drew Timme that his numbers are a little bit down this year, and that he was the consensus player of the year nationally. As Nembhard misses the three,
And you're right. There's some teams that need to win with their defense. Gonzaga doesn't.
Yeah, like Baylor isn't nearly as offensively potent,
19 for Andrew.
And a great point guard matchup between Tijon Lucas of BYU and Andrew Nembhard of Gonzaga. Nembhard, an elite passer.
Yeah, he's gotten better as a shooter as he's powerful of a team, but I think he feels like his program, Jay, is in really good position going forward.
And BYU doing a lot of switching to start this game. Lohner switching out on Nembhard, little pullback dribble and shot. And he was going against a really good defender, and Anton Watson just blew right past him.
BYU with a 3-point lead, and that lead evaporates with that one shot that rattles down.
Milwaukee, he was 2 times all horizon, but he's even better against at BYU than he was at Milwaukee.
Nembhard from deep, and he hits the 3. Man, back and forth. What an off.
Kispert did. He's not the threat from 3 that Kispert was. So it's a little bit of a different team, but they're certainly different defensively with Holmgren blocking shots.
Andrew Nembhard, tough to guard. He's off to a good start tonight as well. Anton Watson cut off and almost threw it away. There's Nembhard from deep, and he hits another 3.
But what do you, and Sampson was 7'4". He was actually bigger, but incredibly skilled as Holmgren is.
Holmgren with a nice pass out to Nembhard, a little too strong. I love how on our graphic, #1 overall recruit, Hark. Rebound Karams, and Barcelo had a good look, but he missed the 3.
Those are going to be the best looks he gets.
Nembhard all the way, and then he missed the dunk, but there's Hunter Salad. But you do figure that at some point this experience is going to lead to even bigger growth. A long 3, short, long rebound for BYU.
That's a good point.
Not fancy enough for this show. Nembhard step back. That's good.
What do you do? I mean, Caleb Lohner's guarding him. He gives him a ball fake.
The Lucas miss. Nembhard's
shoe missing.
Well, it wasn't Nembhard's shoe. It was Lucas's shoe. So it's 5-on-4, and Nembhard hits another 3.
Players like Mark Pope talks about his. He respects his guys.
He loves his guys. There's Nembhard who'll dunk it home.
They're going to get 100 with 8 points.
Seems sort of strange to say, but BYU's played pretty well, and they're just getting blown out. Nembhard is having a monster game, a steal and a lay-in.
Holmgren leads the break. Here's Nembhard, top 3, good. Here's Timmy.
Hey, shoot or shoot.
That's right.
This team is full of shooters. They average around 30 threes per game, make about 10. So they've got the green light. You played a very difficult schedule with those 5 ranked opponents.
Andrew Nembhard probing. Missed the jumper. Poked by Watson twice to Drew Timme. Timme on the post. Throw it over. Drew into the corner. Nembhard open 3 is short. And rebound cleared by number 34 Howell.
It's a great look though from Timme.
Things well over the shot clock. Nembhard. Little soft spot. Missed the runner. Offensive rebound by Hunter Salas. And Hunter now headed to the free half. Here's Drew Timme. Cisse there. Deep 3. Nembhard off the front. Timme with the tip off the front of the rim. He thought he was playing for the Portland Trailblazers there for a moment.
Oh, what a pass.
Bounce. Nembhard from Timme.
Wow. Texas Tech, a great job of taking those touches away. You can see Northern Arizona to start the game. They're trying to dare Gonzaga's bigs from the perimeter.
And the magician, Andrew Nembhard.
Minutes this year. There's a lot to be excited about with his future. Defensively, he's been really good for a freshman.
Nembhard misses the 3.
Thought about taking the ball. Now Nembhard with it into the paint. He creates a little space with a fake. Missed a shot. And cleared. Back come the Lumberjacks. Now there's no chance of that, Dan.
I had to hope, right?
There's Andrew Nembhard. Little runner.
Teardrop.
Yeah, I love it. Nembhard with 4. They're up for the rebound. Quick outlet. Nembhard back to Bolton. Fakes the 3. Drive the lane. Back to Nembhard. 3 ball. Good. Andrew Nembhard. His first make.
Transition basket.
Start. Ajan Aguic.
Great hands.
On the floor. Here's Nembhard with the catch. Tried to flush it, but Aguic got back. Transition defense to block the shot.
What a play.
Andrew on the post up. Ducks in. Shot falls off. Holmgren the rebound. Put back good. Holmgren now with 4. Andrew Nembhard. Lost the handle. Picked up by Green. A lot of goofy things there. And another 3 from the corner. That one well short. Grabbed out of the air by Holmgren. Andrew Nembhard into the lane all the way to the rim. Left hand too easy.
And that was created from Drew Timme trying to get an early.
Drag everybody to the middle and then kick it out.
Nice start for Arms. He has 4 points out of the gate. He averages 7 per game.
Notice the cheating in the middle of the lane. The swing pass has to be quick.
And the putback is...
Buckets, they missed easy on.
Yeah, Tech now 1 for its last 9 from the floor.
You know, the time when you're missing layups like that, I always said to myself, at least I'm getting the layups. Now you got to make them like that. His body so far, but he's got length to deal with in there.
And Holmgren gets the rebound.
You see the body action by Williams trying to knock Holmgren out of his way.
Nembhard for 3, no good.
Got to keep running. His Tech fans are involved.
That was a good rebound by Nadolny. Ball stripped from behind by Nembhard. What hands?
Good look. Nice block, too. Beautiful defensive effort just done by Warren. Never reloaded and finished it off. Good defensive effort there by O'Banner.
Nembhard thought about the 3.
Leave your feet, you're in trouble.
Ball is loose.
Bring it back to Timme.
Now Texas Tech barking out 3. Shot clock under 10. Nembhard to the basket and can't get the teardrop to go. Gets his own rebound. Shot blocked by Bacho.
Plenty of time to get a shot off here.
And Nadolny up the floor. Bacho. Bang! Defensively cut the floor in half. A missed shot inside. Holmgren with the rebound.
Like the post-up action for Williams just then.
Nembhard for 3 off the side of the rim. Size. Trying to wave Bolton through.
Well, what a guy to have on the floor directing traffic, though. Oop.
That may have been a flop.
That's a flop signal once the defensive team.
It's a 2-point game. Ball rims around. Timme with the rebound. Nembhard for 3. No good. And the loose ball. Bacho and Timme.
If he gets an opportunity, gives it up.
Gonzaga's scoreless the last 3.5 minutes. Nembhard for 3. Yes, sir.
You know why he took that shot, Tom? Point line, but now they seem to be confident as a bunch.
Yeah, they have 10 threes. Nembhard, he's been hot, and he's still hot.
Go behind the screen. You're going to get buried. Let's try to force Gonzaga to shoot the basketball a little quicker, but this guy here running the show, they're pretty patient.
And he's up off the glass, doesn't get the angle. He almost did.
With the left hand, no less.
Diminished this year. Transfer from VCU. Started a lot of games last season. Nembhard with the shot clock at 5. Pull-up jumper is good. He has 11. Largest lead of the day now for the Zags. And it just wasn't strong enough. And they have missed him today. Nembhard from the corner for 3. It's good around the rim.
You see him holding his follow. 3 or more possessions.
But not only that, but they only have 5 team fouls, so they have to get to the bonus as Nembhard easily goes to the basket.
That could ice it right there.
Defensively.
And Reed short on that shot. Holmgren the rebound. Here's Strother picked up his dribble. And now Andrew Nembhard. He fires away. That's long. And the long
Timme spinning all sorts of ways.
Nembhard, his second attempt from downtown. That one is short.
So much parity. Well, of course you want to be ranked #1, but I'm saying it's kind of that curse. You get ranked #1 and
get knocked off.
Nembhard from 17. It's like the Wheaties.
This job with the Crimson Tide program.
Zags push it. Underneath the delay, and Andrew Nembhard for Gonzaga.
6 points in this game already for the Bulldog helmets, Roxy.
Anybody else, Mike, out here that's catching the NBA's eyes?
I think Julian Strother is going to be a name to watch. You know, when you talk about 6'6", 6'9" wings.
And a steal. Ahead for Andrew Nembhard. Timeout, Alabama. Flush inside from Charles Bediako.
And that happened because Strother and Chet Holmgren did not communicate. Both closed out to the shooter, and then there was nobody there.
An easy putback from Chet Holmgren for the Zags. Brampton, Ontario, Canada. The floater short from Andrew Nembhard, and the tip through Timmy the follow.
This match right now, if they can get it to Timmy. Davison's on him.
They're looking for him. Andrew Nembhard launches, and way off on the three, and it falls to Darius Miles for Alabama, for Davison. Andrew Nembhard to the bucket, missing. Julian Strother a putback, can't get.
He can block a shot. So Holmgren and Banchero do start on one another. Drew Timme and Mark Williams, the other two big guys, starting on one another. As Andrew Nembhard, the senior point guard for the Zags, missed. I know you're enjoying this as much as we are. Mike Schmitz, our NBA draft expert. Duke 17, Gonzaga 16. 9 minutes and change in. Nembhard misses the three. Here comes Keels. Numbers for
break by himself. Paolo Banchero, that's big time.
Then the Zags get Timme going. He'll find Nembhard. The three not there, and the Zags now 2 for 10 from three-point range.
Can't ask for
block for Williams, but it's back out to Gonzaga.
Terrific rebound by Anton Watson. What a pass.
Wow.
That's the vertical cut, little backdoor cut from the top.
And who went straight up and no foul, and back come the Zags.
And Watson knocked it away.
Nembhard with a left hand. Zags by 1. Bolt. Nembhard steps in. Floater, no. Rebound, Moore.
He has done everything in the second cutter.
Holmgren looking for Timme, couldn't get it to him. Now the shot clock down to 7. Nembhard a step back three. And an offense.
Jaquez trying a long-range shot.
He's so underrated, Jaquez. Really a special player.
Backed in. Good look. And rebounded away by Strother.
Strother really is a great addition for his team. Gives him size at the wing there.
Down 6'7", and this is his home. And it's not
right. And pulls up on that jumper. He went back home to California. Nothing like sweet home, baby. I got to believe he's a BMC big man on campus.
Well, he slipped there. Nembhard back there, but Holmgren able to get it away.
There's his effectiveness right there. That size. Timing as well.
Nembhard, tough angle, lays it in.
Look at the pressure they put on. Run, run, and run.
Bernard Followay, no. Timme there for the rebound and the outlet. Here they come again.
Not making shots.
Right down the paint. Nembhard's had a great first half.
Oh, my God. What an unbelievable.
See you.
Well, Jay, really, some of the things he's put up on Twitter brought me to tears, really. And I really appreciate so much. He's so talented, Jay. All right, look at that there.
How about the foul? Man, a foul on the play.
The zone is going to be right up there. Never forget USC. USC is also going to be in the hunt.
Nembhard with a step back after going around the back. How pretty was that?
How good does he look? How good?
Nembhard, he was doing this all through the first half, Dick, end to end, like a lightning bolt.
Nice combination, as Mark said. When you got Nembhard at the point as the orchestra leader, and the guy in the
point guard, his man went down, Zuzang went down, and he just knocks it in. Boy, that is deadly.
I'll tell you one thing, by the end of the year, he's going to get a lot of honors. And Lewis just was so good. Talking about greatest players of all time. We better get his name in
the fire. No. Rebound comes out high, and another crack at it for Gonzaga.
To the John Wooden Pyramid of Success Award. That's such great respect for him. Such character, just special.
Slamming on the brakes and drops it in. He's had a great night.
Nature, but it's been all Gonzaga. Just like it was against Texas. People were anticipating a big game against Texas.
Nembhard with another terrific move. He's put on a display.
What a show he's put on. Francisco, St. Mary's are all unbeaten entering tonight out of the WCC.
Shot clock to 1 and a heave.
St. Mary's and Randy Bennett.
Only twice has the nation's #1 recruit not gone to a Power 5 conference school. The other one was James Wiseman, who obviously went to play for Penny Hardaway at Memphis. And
Timmy out of the double team. And knocked in the three-pointer. Nembhard knocks it in to 6
to maintain and make sure that he is a presence on the defensive side.
Big battle for the rebound. And it got stuck in there for him.
You're skinny and you can shoot the ball, you're a unicorn. But Chet Holmgren, he really doesn't have many flaws in his game outside of needing to gain strength. But he can dribble the ball. He's proven that he can shoot.
For the #1 ranked Zags, here's Holmgren. Raj Bolton off to a great start in his Zag career. Nembhard shooting it well from 3 to begin this season. Holmgren, the offensive rebound from Betts, too hard. Timmy runs down the loose ball, and now he's in motion. Nembhard, transition 3 is short. And the rebound by Kurt Hof.
He's had 2 good. I thought he did a nice job of recognizing that and finding other ways to have an impact.
Well, Texas, when Holmgren was in the game, they shot 19% in the paint. Coming off a career-high 27 at St. Mary's the other night.
Yeah, really good response, too. What was he, 1 of 10 against Murray State's previous game? So.
Yeah. Nembhard short on that 3. Watson up high. It's poked away. Strother to Holmgren. Go get him, Chet. Bounce.
Wow.
What a pass.
Nembhard. I'd say he's got feel for the game.
Yeah.
And Drew tipping that rebound to himself. Nembhard. Falling away. Timmy, Chet Holmgren in the rebound. Holmgren with his 4th rebound to go along with 12 points. Into the corner. Nembhard, 3 ball.
On the perimeter, and then when you back that up with a guy like Holmgren, it just makes it very difficult to score the ball consistently.
Timmy with a screen. Nembhard freed up for the jumper. Ejected by Holmgren. Nembhard for 3. Timmy with a follow. Nembhard all the way to the rack. Good decision making by Andrew Nembhard.
And what happens there, Strother's on the wing.
Nembhard wide open for the 3 ball. Andrew Nembhard. Watson with the penetration, the kick to Nembhard for 3.
And Watson had 7 assists.
5 minutes in, and Gonzaga leading it by 4. Nembhard. That one off the mark. This year they're saying they want Gonzaga prep. Nembhard way downtown. Got it.
That's what you talked about. Remember Andrew Nembhard, the transfer.
Allen picks up the dribble. Nembhard steps in the passing lane. The steal, the left hand, but he couldn't finish. And now Allen takes it the other way. So
19 last year, he's got to be aggressive.
Nembhard going to work against his old buddy from Toronto. Step back jumper, got it. I don't know that he had that when he was sick. And now Nembhard the other way.
Notice how Holmgren went straight up, John?
Yep. Nembhard unimpeded to the goal.
Against the #1 team in the country. I would be nervous if I had Gonzaga on the schedule despite the youth.
Nembhard can't hit. Timmy offensive rebound.
What? You know Timmy's going to be playing pick up on when he's 50, right? And he's going to run just as fast, by the way.
Nembhard, little floater, wouldn't go. Rebound.
Tremendous zag.
Yeah.
They don't need to make it all happen right away.
Nembhard inside, flexes, puts it home.
For guys, it appears is going to be a fine for Gonzaga. And speaking of transfers, Nembhard from the corner, long. Nolan Hickman, guys. I already saw one draft board. They have him in the NBA next year. What do you think?
100% agree that he will be there. 1 year may be a little overzealous.
Sure you get the shots you want. I think in the first half, which you talked about at halftime, just trying to make two spectacular plays as Nembhard knocks down a three-point shot.
Watson. Anton Watson has been active defensively tonight. Andrew Nembhard, a great steal by Timmy, missed the lay-in. Willie Bay on Saturday.
Well, they've done a better job taking care of the ball. Only 3 turnovers here in about the first 11 minutes after 11 in that first half. That right there is the poise of Andrew Nembhard.
Timmy backing in, into the corner. Open 3, Andrew Nembhard. Holmgren got moved out of there off his hip.
Logan Johnson, 2 veces del equipo de estrellas de la WCC. Segunda selección para este equipo. Holmgren con su
magnífica persona, polémico, ¿verdad? Pero le encantaba el fútbol americano.
Sí.
Y le encantaba mucho el tema de la estrategia, obviamente, pues como buen director técnico, ¿no? Un abrazo y...
el gancho y anota. 24-18. Ahora la esquina. Responden con intento de triplazo. Gonzaga, que respondió con Rashid Bolton.
Gonzaga en tiros de campo son superiores en cuanto a porcentaje. Vean qué buen movimiento de balón y ahí están los puntos.
Sí, señor, lo que usted decía. Anton Watson penetró por línea de base. Holmgren. La finta trata de penetrar por línea de base. Lo doblan el pase. Pase de paja finalmente. El reversible tablero y doble. No sé por jugar. Va a llevarse el título. Gonzaga, el pase arriba. Ali Hubo.
¡Qué bárbaro!
Ali Hubo. La levantó Andrew Nembhard.
Y la manera St. Mary de poder detenerlos, ¿eh?
Y aquí, robando Nembhard. Jugador del partido. Para que venga la siembra a 2 manos. Esta vez fue Anton Watson. 81.
World's second most famous arena. Andrew Nembhard and the Zags have the ball first. Drew Timme, he's going to slam it home for the first bucket of the night.
That is a great start for Drew Timme. He struggled last time. Front court defensive player against the best front court in college basketball.
Yeah, and they've lost Drew Timme twice with Nomosolski in for 2 layups to start. Great pass.
It's just great ball movement.
Reason why he's such a big prospect for the next level and why he's been such a great player for the
Oh my goodness!
Holmgren! Okay, that's another reason.
Oh my goodness!
Wide open 3. Timme, little runner, good.
Drew Timme now with 9 points of the 11 that they have. I mean, he is out of Notre Dame High School in Sherman Oaks, California. Has come off the bench and provided some good minutes as of late.
To Holmgren. Another assist to Nembhard.
Well, the AC is
there 100%. In the field.
I'm just going, Joe colors it green on the emails we get. And it says if it's green, it's 90%. If it's not green, then you worry. If you're in yellow, you're really concerned.
2 fouls. He has had minimal impact in the first half, and he's just missed the second of 2 free throws. Wow, Bolton lays it in.
Their floor space.
Anton Watson getting some good minutes. Drew Timme's been on the bench for a while with 2 fouls. Here's Holmgren against Bouye. Spins around him. Dunks it home with a hand in his face.
What a this entire game.
Just so few easy chances. Now Timme finds Nembhard. Touch to Holmgren. And another flush for the freshman.
It's all 5 starters finding a way to make an imprint on this game early.
Here's Nembhard into the corner. Strother open 3. And that one goes down. Gonzaga hasn't missed a shot yet. Curl. Came up short. He thought he was hit. Now Hunter Salas, freshman, out in the open court with some contact finishes.
Well, I'll tell you the problem, though. Rich Wayne's looking for a foul.
Finish the night, so that'll get it started. And many, many hours later, you and I will have the Zags over in Moraga. Drew Timme just back in the game, scores again.
Will you ride your bike to Moraga?
I think the Bay Bridge, his family is in the western portion of the Ukraine.
The airport in that area was completely destroyed. His dad is as a police officer, and if the fighting gets to that side of the place, try to shoot that shot like Bill. I mean, Bill had that real high release.
Yeah. That's kind of what you picture when you think of Bill Cartwright. Drew Timme quietly has had another nice game. Got a hand on it. Shot clock winding down. Nembhard to Timme. That's perfect for the Zags. Take all the time and get a bucket anyway.
Richard Bach, Dan Dickow on assignment again tonight. Hope to have him back soon. Here's Bolton. His first look for 3. That is so smooth. And when it leaves his hands, you're shocked when it does. Awfully close to Frankage, and Graves took advantage of that. Took the ball away. Nembhard. Bolton. Lay in. No foul. Bucket goes. Nembhard. League. Oh, that shot by Brown brought rain. 8 of the last 9 field goal attempts make it 9 of 10 now for Gonzaga have been from behind that line, and both turnovers were just an unforced mistake. Andrew Nembhard, great give and go. Holmgren left hand reverse. I mean, it's the catch and then the ability. This game, drive down the lane. Stewart can't score through Strother. Nembhard down low and the flush to Holmgren. Long way to go, too. 8-point game. Nembhard kick out. Strother open 3. Bang!
It's Nembhard's ability to collect. And how often have we seen bigs that want to avoid it?
Well, he's from Texas.
Right.
Well, that's all you need to know. Timme, another bucket. Timme now with 18.
I would agree. And, you forget about BYU as well. I mean, they look to be firmly off the bubble before that 4-game skin as Holmgren finally gets one to go down. Now 1 of 5.
You will enjoy this game because the Waves will play fast. The Zags love to play fast, and the very first possession of the game ends up in an alley-oop.
That's where Andrew Nembhard has just been so. Pepperdine wants to play with pace, and we know that Gonzaga, they play with the fastest pace in all of college basketball on offense.
Holmgren 3 and perfect from the outside for the freshman 7-footer.
He is just growing up.
He missed the shot. And here comes Gonzaga.
Just a rare turnover. Andrew Nembhard, last 5 games, 25 assists, 2 turnovers. I mean, he does not turn the ball over. And once again, exactly what happened right there with Chet Holmgren.
It's incredible how he's protecting the rim. He's got such a knack. What a pass from Nembhard to Watson.
Boy, it's just straight pick and roll. And once again, making the perfect
in the lane, scores.
Nice little hesitation move right there. Daryl Polk just freezing the defense.
But you score on one end, you blink, and the Zags are on the other end laying it in.
Yeah, transition.
Lob. Salas finishes above the rim. Wow.
You cannot lose track of Hunter Salas. Zedek faces up. He is doing it to shoot.
He's a good player. His dad was a great player. Won a national championship at UCLA. Anton Watson.
You got that dude coming off the bench. And look at the pace that Gonzaga is playing with. We talked to Mike Mitchell and Houston Millett today at shoot-around.
Here goes Holmgren from Nembhard.
They just said that the pace overwhelmed us in the
out of control against a tough defense. Here comes Gonzaga.
He's just feeling the pressure that he has to score to keep them in this game.
Another assist for Nembhard. Just a perfect leave for Julian Strother.
Absolutely.
Much different player than his dad was. His dad was really good. Holmgren 3. Good.
They just totally lose Chet Holmgren. I'm not sure it's half, but here over the last 4, that's been the case.
Nembhard found Timme, and he lays that one in. They're going to count the basket plus a foul. Ohio Obioa's shoe flew off. Millette gave it up, and then Timmy hustled back and got the steal. Nembhard, Strother lays it in.
That's just a killer. You had numbers and Strother cut. I mean, he was cutting with a purpose. Right to the basket, curled it. Really nice play.
Nembhard throws it up. Salas throws it down.
If you're guarding Hunter Salas in the corner, you have got to be in his face. These freshmen, they're earning their paychecks here tonight. Talk about the job that they've done and just the way that they have to play, the minutes they have to play for Pepperdine. Mike Mitchell
helped by Bowen, but he left Holmgren, and Nembhard found him for another lob dunk. Timmy in, spin move and toss, cut him off. Timmy immediately got position again and scores.
One of the things that's underappreciated about Drew Timme, it's not just his initial post work.
Still looking for his first points. And they will need offense from Alex Dukas. Timmy, three, good!
There is something.
Tap out to Nembhard. Zags on the move. Strother, three. Good!
Look out. I mean, they can go on a run, and they can do it in a hurry.
They'll be there. You know, St. Mary's cutting down this lead a little bit. They're down 13. Timmy against Saxon, who's done a good job since coming in, but he commits the foul, and Timmy scores again.
Coloco, one of the best defensive players in the country. Benedict Matherin, he's sensational.
Watson scores. Good look from the Zags. What a matchup that would be in the NCAA tournament.
Can you imagine?
Nembhard, by the way, he's had 6 assists, no turnovers to go along with his scoring. And give him another assist on the Strother three. Silent long distance.
That's his best shot, a floater in the lane.
Yeah, he's only taken 13 threes all year. That's what he wants to do.
That's a straight-on, wide-open three from Rasir Bolton.
You know, that's just 1 3. They're 1 of 11. And, you know, the one thing that so far Gonzaga has not done, they only have 1 block shot in these games.
Timmy, it's a gorgeous pass from Nembhard.
They had no choice that time. Shot clock was going.
Right up the floor, Strother.
If you don't get back in transition and
turnover, here come the Zags. Bolton in transition, three, good!
Yeah, this is a Gonzaga team that has all 5 starters averaging double figures.
Going down. Strother, one dribble, scores in transition.
He wasn't going to miss that one after the previous miss. Great job gathering himself, being strong off the 2.
4 assists, 4 blocks with 16 minutes to go. Timmy, power dribble. Can't stop that.
And Drew Timme starting to assert himself. He's now up to 8.
That is a positive from tonight for BYU. Over the top. Holmgren just lays it in.
Multiple times, Alex.
And Chuck Yavuz Tekin also in for San Diego. Nembhard, tough defense, but a good pass to Watson to lay it in.
And see, that's a great read that time by Nembhard. It just, I might even serve. I'm going to ask the Davenport if they'll let me serve the Farnham flatbread on Friday the 11th, the night before.
Wow! Chet Holmgren went way up high to slam that. Here's Strother for 3. Off rim. Long rebound out to Nembhard. Nice quick look to Timmy.
Well, Timmy was the one that poked that ball out and then immediately has his hands set and Nembhard within the first half of games. Multiple times this year.
Timmy's had a tough night shooting. That time he scores with the shot blocker hand in his face. Before that shot, he took the screens. Holmgren scores with a foul.
How about that move? Mike Schmitz talked about don't mistake his frame and his stature. There's on the floor.
Yeah, he's got 9. He's 4 for 10 from the field. Shot clock winding down. Watson will shoot the jumper. That one's good. Long 2 for Anton Watson. It's on. Holmgren swats that one away. Here's Bolton, the trailer this time. His 3 goes down.
Man, they can put it on the hurry. They struggled to score.
He's got 5, and Timmy, top of the key 3. challenge Salas there to clear the miss. And now the lob underneath. Watson the catch and the finish. Hunter Salas blossoming.
Nembhard here in these late clock situations.
Nembhard. Watson will shoot the three. That's in. Anton Watson with 14. Fake the three. And now Nembhard. Bolton corner three. Another one for Gonzaga, their 12th. Fifth time in 6.
Scott missed the follow. Crashes into the Gonzaga bench. Nembhard.
Well, that's going to wake up the kettle pretty quick.
College basketball.
He's already challenging Gonzaga's single season block shots.
Timmy going strong. He's got 8.
Nearly 12 points a game. Does all the winning type plays. But guys here at Gonzaga just understand and accept their role so well.
Strother was open. And the Las Vegas. Jalen Anderson. Bolton. Man. That's like 6.
He leaves Frankich on the court for now. And we're just...
That's trust right there, Roxy.
2+ minutes in. Drew Timme, speaking of trust, Mark Few trusts him anytime he's got the ball in his hands. Holmgren sends it out. Drew Timme runs the floor, and the Zags have opened up a 9-point lead as the right now with his 2 fouls. Tom Watson in the game for Gonzaga. As here Bolton from deep, and Bolton makes it a 12-0 run for the Zags.
Andrew Nembhard. Few who says we're in drop, which means drop coverage. Drop down and protect the basket.
Sealing the defender Jordan Williams, and Drew Timme with an easy lay. The deflection knocked away, and Anton Watson comes away with it.
We talked to Gonzaga's coaching staff, and they said Frankich, even though he's a right-handed player, he likes to go to his left shoulder.
And a 3 for Nolan Hickman, his second 3 of the game. And with over 9 minutes to go, the Zags steal it already with 90 points. Wow. 93 points for Gonzaga. Back.
And the bar is so high now at Gonzaga. That's not just the goal. The goal is to break through and win their first one. And they've got the talent to do it. Here's Strother again, and he knocks down his second bucket already.
Lucas as a defender. He talks about Lucas saving his team. He tells everybody where to be. Great talker on the floor. And Holmgren, I mean, how do you stop that? You let him get that low post position. He's so
look for Seneca Knight, who's had a couple good looks. He's started to play a little better lately.
Good pass.
Timmy running the floor. What a great pass, and he got that position. You just can't stop him if he gets there.
Now, how many not want to let Alex Barcelo beat him? He wants to let the other 4 guys on the floor. You guys do something. Barcelo's not going to be the guy.
Holmgren trailing. 3 is good for Chet Holmgren. Mark Few said he literally is on edge. He's feeling pretty confident, but that means a lot to Drew Timme. He is a major Cowboys fan. How about Bolton? He fell down on the defensive end. Barcelo hit a 3. Nembhard down low. They lost Holmgren, and he just dunked it home.
Just a beautiful cut by Chet Holmgren. That's pretty good. On a 4-point scale, I assume.
Sometimes the scales get moved around a little bit, but on a 4-point scale, that's pretty good.
Another great pass. Pass ahead was big time.
Great move by Lucas. Another big-time pass, and Timme lays it in.
It's like playing the old-time Celtics. You lay it in on one.
Nembhard to Timme out of the timeout with a foul.
Boy, just that pick and roll offense. Nembhard didn't even use for the last 20 years that have really made a remarkable transformation. I mean, Villanova won a national championship in 1985 with Rolly Massimino, and there's Drew Timme. I mean, what can he not do us today? He can really shoot. And, he's so active and such a hard worker.
Great pass and finish by Watson. Gideon George, and here comes Nembhard and company.
And you have to think that Holmgren affected that shot.
I think he did. And the Nembhard to Timme connection again.
over Strother.
Wow.
Well, look, 51 of his 64 shots this year for Youngblood come from three. And Julian the other answer as he knifes his way into the lane.
Back of the rim.
Runner by Stark doesn't go. Gonzaga basketball right back in their half court. Nembhard, great day against Texas Tech. And then from the very same spot as Drew Timme, jumper in and out and back in. Jalen Cone, sophomore from Walkertown, North Carolina.
Nice pass.
And the Zags in transition, Julian Strother on the board.
What, all of it being a good transfer from Division II Northern State, which is one of the best Division II programs in the country.
Bolton. Zags working around, find the open shooter. Roger.
Very agile and athletic.
That foul, by the way, was on McCullough. We'll keep an eye on fouls, too, because it's important with Shannon being out, at least to start. And there's the three. Holmgren connects. Just about all man-to-man. Mark Adams said if we play any matchup, it's because the players are doing it on their own, because they did it the other day against Arkansas State. He said it just... Here's Watson up top, looking in.
They're looking to post Timme.
Yeah, Timme's got a size advantage inside. Nembhard. Bolton for three. Good.
They're finding the shooters.
Here's that switch. They switch just about everything out front.
Inside for Timme. Timme got some space and then spins it off the glass.
I'm going to go back into the annals of
three from the corner.
It would be nice to see him get a hot hand for Texas Tech.
Nembhard trying to answer. Kicks it out. Bolton's open for three. Got it.
They'll just keep following the ball to the... But they forgot about two guys who've been shooting it well, in particular Bolton.
Yeah, Gonzaga came into this ball game 214th in shooting threes. And they make another one. That's a career high in threes.
Here's Timme. Salas fake the three into the corner. Nembhard, no look. Watson, the flush from the baseline. And there we see Andrew Nembhard. Jumper short from Jordan McCoy. And now Timme leads the break. Nembhard, Bolton from 17. Roger Bolton now. Great feed. Strother, he'll reverse at the other end.
He can score at all three levels. We so much at times, but they're honest mistakes trying to make plays for teammates.
I love how unselfish he is. This Timme continues his quest for perfection.
Emma over 85 as Quinterly hits both, and it pulls Alabama to within one. A deep three. And Rasir Bolton with his first points of the ball game in the first from the outside. Zags pulled it back out. Drew Timme, the floater off the window. Already with 6. And the Zama. As the Zags has gone about 3 minutes without scoring. Andrew Nembhard. Nice drop off to Drew Timme, who has 10.
Just great awareness. You're talking about Auburn with Jabari Smith. There is a lot to like about the SEC, and there's a lot to like about Alabama.
Final 20 seconds after the three.
The court and getting the easy layup. Great cut.
Holmgren underneath and up and in to give the Zags the lead.
Not enough to just stop a drive.
Put up the three, and Gonzaga will give him that. Nembhard, what a pass to Bolton.
That was all set up by what I thought was a bad shot.
Incredibly different prospects with Banchero. You have a guy who can really score the ball. He's physical, he's polished, he's NBA ready. And then Chet Holmgren, a guy who needs to fill out his frame, but brings pretty much everything to the table.
Been in this game. Good pass. That's Gonzaga right there, isn't it?
Yeah, just a screen roll and then a lift.
Kicks it out. Strother for three. Got it!
Strother did a really nice job of coming up. Who was ready to shoot.
Number 2 on Williams, who's had a great night for Duke. Timme inside to make it a 1-point game.
Boy, just caught him on the slip after.
For more.
Great drive of the closeout by Wendell Moore.
Timme left hand. footwork, as you said, Jay, as good as anybody's in the country.
Right hand hook, left hand hook. Just going right at Drew Timme in the post.
At the other end, Strother. He's got 18. Boy, at the end of this year, 5 national championships as well. The two coaches also have a bit of a relationship for USA basketball. As Gonzaga takes the lead, how pretty was that from Nembhard to Watson?
That's just
Nembhard is caught more than blocked by Holmgren. Nembhard, Strother, yes!
That is such a tough shot, but Julian Strother makes it look easy.
The tunnel. Shot clock at 2, and a block by Watson. And a run out for Hickman.
Typical shot. They really harassed him in the paint.
When they play at some pace, you got to get back defensively in transition. They run, baby, they run.
And Bolton with the hanging, and he swats it away.
Good play right there by Timme. Oh, they really moved the ball. What ball movement? What ball movement? Are you kidding me? Move the basketball.
3 fouls on that play.
Why not 4?
Holmgren lines up the 3 and switches in.
Well, we've seen this guy make a 3. We've seen him dunk the basketball. We've seen him use the left hand. LA at Duke and Texas pre-conference. They'll do that, and they'll do that often. But you're right. I mean, the BYU's Coach Pope's got a nice club down there. Kim Barcello is an outstanding player. Just has been such an unbelievable representative of the Duke basketball program. West Point, Rad. Oh, nice play inside.
Swung inside for Timme and 2 more.
You know, it's amazing. It's really
their team, and why wouldn't they love this team?
That kettle rocks and rolls.
Oh.
And you say he's going to get back when he get fans sell that place over. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on, man. The 7.
Taylor, he got it. And a 3-pointer from the corner.
A little over help on that dribble penetration created that seam.
Quickly on the other end, it's Bolton in a flash. Holmgren will stuff it in. And they're relentless here, building up an even bigger lead.
It's like Thanksgiving. I was just going to say, it's a holiday season, Greg. Relax.
Yeah. I know Strother's at 45%. There's Timme.
He knocked down his first 3 of the year.
Here's Timme. Nembhard down the lane. Bounce. What a pass to Holmgren. Oh, how about that angle? How did he get that ball down there? Governor. Back out to Timme. He's already hit 1 3. And now Nembhard into the paint. Calmly to the corner. Here's Strother. Zags had the lead. There's Nembhard down on the baseline into the corner. Shot for 3 on the way.
That's
Julian
just good
Strother.
basketball.
Bingo.
I mean, Andrew Nembhard was 7 with a few minutes sprinkled in for the 8th.
Here's Strother, deep 3. Bang!
Well, that's what the roll does.
I was just going to say, where Bellarmine's had to take that kind of shot as the shot clock's expiring.
Well, I think Gonzaga's pressure and length is finally starting to really get to them. As Nembhard, another great find to home. Having to close out. If it's a poor closeout, you attack. If you're late in rotation, that happens.
Lob! Another to Holmgren.
But on the other end, how do you stop that?
Driving in and double team. You got Timme and Holmgren. You got nowhere to go. Holmgren inside with a flush. Nice find by Nembhard. Nembhard guarded by Thomas. Strother already with 5 points, make it 8 in his second 3.
And nice to see him get goal.
Joshua thought he might be able to steal it away. Oh, what a pass. Beauty. 3-ball corner pocket for Strother. But the pass. Timme in size, defined from Nembhard, his 4th assist. And for Drew Timme, into dunk.
Holmgren pulls down the rebound, and Nembhard, hesitation, inside Timme, and he flips it in. Look at those hands.
Great hands. Hard catch.
Title games. Had amazing success. They won 52 in a row in this building. And there's Timmy again. They just have not figured out a way to stop him. Good ball movement. Strother wide open, buries it.
Watch this kid. He's the X-Man. Allen shooting threes. It's not good for your offense. He's effective inside.
Timmy, great post position. Left hand is good. Just too deep.
Well, too deep, and if you don't double him, he's going to get 44
from Drew Timmy.
He's open.
Inside, off the glass, and good. He's got 26.
That's another pick and.
Bolton jumper and buries a three.
Great addition. They're finding out that they still have work to do.
Yep. Bolton wide open, buries it. Rasheer Bolton with three more. Hickman launches, buries that one. Nolan Hickman, we talked about the good
pressure simply just to slow the Zags down a little bit.
Force Gonzaga to start their offense deeper in the clock.
Wow, what a cut.
Salas, what a catch and finish.
You know, I've been impressed with Salas off the ball.
Salvis shot is off. Timmy battling for the rebound. He's got it. Nembhard, bounce pass. Strother, two-handed flush.
If you're not courtside, it sucks.
Anton, Nembhard, Salas, great catch and finish, and a chance for three. Good catch. The catch is.
Ducas se voltea, lanza en el fadeaway, termina fallando. Alex Ducas. Aquí Nembhard. Nos daría tiros desde la personal. Ducas intentando el triple, falla. Desde la izquierda Alex Ducas. Últimos 45 segundos. Hacia afuera. La finta para penetrar con una mano, el gancho. Falló. Falló Don Fotu. 58-54.
Steals it from Anton Watson. Not sure why Watson didn't just give it up. Three in transition. No.
If Bouye and Shabazz don't have an A++ game, I think there's been more just sensational.
Tape against Holmgren, no chance. Absolutely no chance. And Holmgren blocks a shot and keeps it in play. Here's Bolton. He'll go to the free throw line.
I mean, all season long, there's a lot of really good teams in college basketball. You think about 8 teams that could maybe win a national championship. Clearly, Gonzaga is one of those. Clearly, Arizona is one of. I mean, almost everybody that lost today is one.
Keep the ball out of the center of the paint. It matters for USF.
Offensive rebound to the three off the missed free throw, but the three no good. So the Zags dodged a bullet there. Julian Strother. Nosalski backdoor Shabazz. Shot was rejected against the backboard by Holmgren. Nembhard lob, but Nosalski got a hand on it to knock it out of bounds. Julian Rishwain. Curl. Came up short. He thought he was hit. Now Hunter Salas, freshman, out in the open court with some. Not have much of an impact on this game. Almost traveled there. He'll shoot the three. No good. Nembhard missed the second half of the first half with foul trouble. He's back in for
clock. And again, Brankage trying to take advantage with a mismatch, but Nembhard was there to help out. Here's Will Graves, transition three. And a long rebound out to Andrew Nembhard. And now Matthew Lang lines up the three. That was off.
And talk about a fun team to be on right now. It looks like those Grizzlies have more fun than anybody else in the league.
Oh, that shot by Brown brought rain. 8 of the it's taken away by Carlos Stewart. And the Broncos on the move. Strother back, shot missed. Outlet near side, Rasheer Bolton, but Williams stops. Timmy with the block. Strother with the basketball, leaves it for Drew Timmy. The stop. Shot blocked from behind.
1 of 5 from 3.
And the answer at the other end is short, but Holmgren Now 1 of 5 from downtown and picked a great moment to do it.
But if you're coach
basketball, but that's been a new deal for them this year.
Basham just bullied his way to the rim, but Holmgren still found a way to at least affect the shot. Timmy running the floor.
And Pepper having a heck of a freshman year.
They need him to shoot a lot tonight. Timmy a little out of control. Nembhard came away with the offensive rebound. Holmgren 3. This is going to be the defense turnover from Nembhard. Zags put 117 on the board. There goes Mitchell. He missed the shot. And here comes Gonzaga.
He's been a rare turnover. Andrew Nembhard, last 5 games, good player.
Another one in that category. If he'd start for a lot of teams. Polk 3, too strong. Nembhard rebound. But he's taking it right to him.
No, he's been getting them up. And think about it as a freshman, getting the opportunity to play against a team like Gonzaga. You got NBA scouts all over this place, and it's an opportunity.
Ball reversal in this possession. There's 2.
They play at a very different pace than the Zags. How about Augustus Marciulionis trying to challenge the shot blocker Holmgren? And here go the Zags off and running. Have this again, can we? Nembhard stopped, missed, and batted it to Rasir Bolton in the corner. 3, no good. Bolton's been shooting lights out. Gonzaga's been. Johnson back to Taz. The big man will shoot the 3. Too strong.
One of the things that St. Mary's in their game plan they've really focused on is a shot goes up.
And what you were referring to, people wondering, wait, what's wrong with Drew Timme? Out to prove a point tonight. That 3-pointer from Jabe Mullins, way too strong.
Oh my, the
Nembhard.
Oh my God.
Might try to drive it right here. Johnson goes all the way. Missed it though. And now the Zags may have an advantage. Nembhard in the open court. He's got an advantage on almost everybody. The dunk. Almost unfair. Matthias Toss trying to get some work in against Holmgren. In and out. Holmgren. Oh, I think he wanted to shoot it.
Yeah, but my fellow big is putting in some work underneath, and I want to get him the ball again.
This 3. Tap out to Nembhard. Zags on the move. Strother 3. Good!
Look out.
For Tommy Kuzi.
I think it's the best I've ever seen him play. Toss from Kuzi. Missed it. Had a great look.
Mark View's going to call time.
In the country. And you know, Rich, as I said, you need to slow down, but you still got to try and get some transition because you can't set up and do that every time against these big guys.
Live ball turnovers, and Shukrul doesn't shoot the 3 much at all. And Anderson gets a clean look, and it bangs out.
They've taken 34% of their shots.
Gotta get that shot up. Anderson does.
They had no choice that time. Shot clock was going.
Right up the floor. Strother.
Low. Atiki, and that one was rejected by Holmgren.
Oh my gosh, that pass.
Oh, Bolton tried to flip it to Strother, and it was stolen right back.
Great defense. That's
some of those good looks. I mean, Gonzaga's defense is solid. Nell, a tough contested 3, and then Nembhard grabs the rebound. Holmgren in transition. 3 is Loner. Didn't hit iron. He's in a big-time funk. Nembhard with the left hand. Tip up, no good. Loose ball. BYU has it. Barcelo 3. That one off the mark. Nembhard saved it in. So BYU made a little push, but the Zags have had the answer.
Penetra Johnson, se apoya en el tablero, falla, rebote. Venía consiguiendo Timmy. Ahora penetrando. Pero termina perdiendo finalmente.
Now a steal. Nembhard lost it. Shabazz wanted to shoot the 3.
Ready to play every single game.
Long 3 from Alex Dukas missed. Under 10 minutes to go first half, and another St. Mary's steal. So Gonzaga turns it over and couldn't quite finish. All the emotion of senior night, last regular season game. That ball goes out of bounds off of Andrew Nembhard. Sometimes I think that could be a distraction for players. Tonight,
they have the same number quad 1, quad 2 wins of UCLA. Yeah, they have good wins. Nembhard travels. Some of them aren't huge name wins, but against good teams. USF got back. They dictated tempo for most of the game in Spokane. That's another Gonzaga turnover. That's 4 turnovers for Gonzaga and 0 for San. Boz can get back into this game because I'd hate to see his final home game here end with him on the floor bleeding. Yeah, no kidding. Loose ball, knocked away. I mean, if the medical team can even get him out here for the final 30 seconds.
Shot up over Watson. Good defense. Great box out. Zags ball. Saved at the other end, and back comes Santa Clara. That is turn on Gonzaga with 3. Here's Andrew Nembhard. Threw it away. Vrancic stepped in front of that pass intended for Chet Holmgren. No Tilly and Suggs in the house. So is another 5-star recruit. We'll talk about him before it's done. There's a lot going on tonight in the McCarthy Athletic Center.
And you saw those numbers. I mean, it was offense and then some up in Spokane when these two teams met for the first time. A rare turnover from Nembhard. Zags put a 100
balloon to a 20-point game, and they're still here into this game.
Shot clock winding down. Nembhard tried to draw the foul, and the officials didn't buy it. Millette
misses his first 3. Nembhard races up the floor. And that's a rare turnover from one of the better assist-to-turnover guys in the country, Andrew Nembhard.
Because at the very least, you're getting a guy who's elite guarding his position at 6'10" and is an elite floor spacer. Now, where I want to see him improve to become like a true #1 guy you can run your off.
20 as Santa Clara on the board, Jalen Williams.
Jalen Williams showing off his versatility. We'll be hearing from him a lot as Santa Clara. Nicely done right there. That was Parker Brown getting a fingertip on that. So those numbers are impressive from Timmy Roxy. And then you go to his running mate, Chet Holmgren, who's shooting 74% from inside the arc. I mean, these two guys are, that's a good thing. You know, Hunter Salas and Hickman, number 11 on the floor right now. They're freshmen. They're trying to get more minutes. Wow, nice pass.
Up the
Gonzaga.
Andrew Nembhard. And a travel and a turnover committed by the Zags.
Santa Clara is ranked 82nd in the net, which I
Corey Kispert, where you know he's a knockdown shooter. The one guy that maybe they are missing more than some people thought is Dom Harris. I mean, last year's a freshman. He shot it at a shade over 39.
Got another half of basketball ahead of us tonight. Andrew Nembhard. Lost the handle, picked up by Green.
Get the bounce. It went down and came back out.
Transfer from UTEP.
push off.
Offensive foul. You saw the arm come out.
Nembhard lob. Miss Chet.
A little bit. You know, here you see Gonzaga getting out and running. I mean, Andrew Nembhard is so good in transition. There turns it over, but I think teams want to see, can he step out and shoot the three? Because
really impressed with Alabama and how they've handled the poise of playing in this building with this crowd and the runs that they've sustained and taken on from Gonzaga. To watch them go.
Up 10, approaching 2.5 to play. Julian Strother missing a three. Rebound tipped out by Timmy and a steal. J.D. Davison steps in front and finishes for Alabama.
Boy, you talk about a big guy running the floor and getting rewarded for it as Nembhard turns it over for the Zags.
One of the few times you'll see Andrew Nembhard, John, guarding through Timmy.
Great pressure on Nembhard, and they take it away. Keels third, can only save it into the hands of Moore.
Great opportunity for Gonzaga. They just pitched it away.
Baker banks home a three. Remember, he's playing with 4. Nembhard, who's got 11 assists already in this game, turned it over. I was just upset you tried to peek at our secret handshake yesterday at practice. Nembhard in some trouble, taken away. Keels, Roach. And great D by Keels. Knocked it away, and Williams has it for Duke.
He saw Timmy
right there.
His father came into the game hitting 52% beyond the three-point line. Kicked around. UCLA's going to scoop it up. Bernard on the attack. Trying to convert here. They were in the AP poll when last season began.
You know, he worked under Bob Huggins, then he worked under Rick Pitino. Did a great job at Murray State, a tremendous basketball program at a mid-major level.
The Bulldogs come away with another rebound.
Always looking to attack. Always attacking.
That's going to go the other way.
See, if you're Mark Few right now, you got to watch out for a little complacency.
Brought the ball up. It's going to be a foul. That's going to go the other way, an offensive foul. Nembhard hit with a personal, and that's dubious.
Handle a lot of the point guard responsibilities and kind of let Suggs play with a reckless abandon at times, which is where he was at his best.
With the takeaway, Hunter in the open floor. Andrew Nembhard spinning. Travel. One of the few things that Andrew Nembhard. Here's Timmy. Hunter Salas with a drive. Skip to the corner. Nembhard backs in. Left-hand pass. Too high for Bolton.
Watson with the D. Turnover. Nembhard trying to gain control. The Braves get it back. And the finish. Neal with his shoe. Got that back on. Now getting back on defense in the quarter. Up ahead. Thomas lays it in.
Texas within 12. Ramey up ahead. And
just a great touch and feel.
I mean, he truly doesn't have a position.
3 turnovers to begin for Dixie State.
Well, and that's where the game's going to something.
Here's Nembhard with it. 7 on the shot clock, though. They got to get a shot off out of bounds off the fingertips of Julian Strother.
Marcha de 14 a 4 en los últimos 6 minutos. Aquí termina robando, entrega de balón. El pase a la esquina.
Sí, esto está definido. Nunca encontró la manera St. Mary de poder detenerlos.
Y aquí, robando Nembhard. Jugador del partido, para que venga la siembra.
Throw it down. And see if that ignites them a little bit and allows them to try to go on a run here before you get to the half.
Stolen away. Nembhard comes away with a steal. It does feel like a big this situation. Logan Johnson had it stripped away, scrambled for the loose ball, and Gonzaga gets a stop to start the half. Bolton, transition 3, good!
Poor communication that time. Inside the top 10 loss today, all of them on the road. There's never been 7 teams to lose in one single day.
Turnover. Nembhard the other way. Nembhard, no. Tip up, good. Julian Strother that flips it up. That was like an alley-oop, I think, and there were too many Dons around, so they couldn't finish at the rim. Here comes Gonzaga. Nolan Hickman, I don't know if he fumbled the ball, lost it, the ball slipped, kind of limping there. I don't know if something's going on. Jamari Bouye seems to be moving okay now. That's a pass that was deflected, and a Don's turnover.
And you know, the frontline guys are good, but the guys that don't get a lot of pub, those guys are really, really good. Anderson head down, Nembhard to steal.
Nembhard in perfect position to be able to help on that drive.
At San Diego, where he had what I think is the most remarkable 2-minute stretch I've ever seen in college basketball. That's a turnover. Here come the Zags. Bolton in transition, 3. After year, no matter how many good players they lose, Gonzaga just keeps playing at a super elite level. Lohner tried to go behind his back with the dribble.
Dave, Mark Few has won 7.
Seneca Knight had his shot basically blocked, and Gonzaga turns that into an open court opportunity for Nembhard.
Nembhard. I think they're starting to find themselves a little bit. That one will be sensational.
Pass stolen by Nembhard. He goes behind the back and will go to the free throw line. There was a piece of the ball there. Hickman came up way short. Another steal. Nembhard, the run out. Andrew Nembhard lays it in.
Lanes.
I mean, BYU's a top 40 net team. And Gonzaga's just dismantling them. Salas, what a follow!
And just finished.
Zags starting to stretch this lead out here on a nice run. Pinchuk had it knocked away. 10-2 run for Gonzaga.
Here's Meadows. Ball poked away, picked up by Watson, up to Nembhard. He's got Bolton with them. Nembhard to the...
What San Francisco did last week, and that's limit transition points for Gonzaga. Well, at least until there.
7 of 16 from 3. And led by as many as 25. Poked away from Jalen Williams, and its last touch by the Broncos. It belongs to the Zags.
Brankage, even though he's a right-handed player, he likes to go to his left shoulder.
And a 3 for Nolan Hickman, his second 3 of the game. And with over 9 minutes to go, the Zags steal it already with 90 points.
And his people. And how many coaches have you heard talk about their players like Mark Pope talks about his? He respects his guys.
He loves his guys. There's Nembhard who'll dunk it home. Ball. Seems sort of strange to say, but BYU's played pretty well, and they're just getting blown out. Nembhard is having a monster game, a steal and a lay-in.
It's hard to believe. There's Blackman. Good defense by Nembhard. Great ball pressure. Brim backs it out. Screen is set. Brim banged from behind by his own player Forrest. Strother on the right. Jalen Cole. Mason start. Ajan Oguic.
Great hands.
On the floor. Here's Nembhard with the catch. Tried to flush it, but Oguic.
The defense is there every night, and the rebounding is there every night, regardless of what's happening offensively.
4 on the shot clock. Cone trying to get it off. Picked up by Holmgren. Gonzaga now. Andrew Nembhard. Lost the handle, picked up by Green. A lot of goofy things there.
First time, Anton Watson, who made 17 starts last year for Gonzaga. He enters for the first time.
Nice hand.
Yeah, Nembhard strips it away.
Really good hands.
Afternoon for the Zags. They're up by 10. Arns has it stripped away.
Boy, are they good at coming back. They know that Holmgren's there when the
get it open 3. It's no good.
All of a sudden, the Texas Tech fans are involved.
That was a good rebound by Nadolny. Ball stripped from behind by Nembhard. What hands?
Good look. Nice block.
Lost the handle. Great catch. Got to get up faster. Watkins. And he lost the grip. There's Nembhard.
Himmy before next spring. I think if he can step out and expand his game a little bit, here you see Gonzaga getting out and running. I mean, Andrew Nembhard is so good in transition.
Gonzaga.
And a steal. Ahead for Andrew Nembhard. Timeout out.
True road game in a neutral venue. And he was like, yeah, sign me up, and we'll get the game back next year down in Birmingham.
Here come the Zags again. Andrew Nembhard pushing. Has led by as many as 11 here in the first half. They have made 8 threes. And an errant pass from J.D. Davison. Bolton.
Zags back within 4. And it's a turnover. The way is back into the game for Duke. How about a couple of guys who could have gone pro, Jay, but the decision by Nembhard and Moore both to come back for another year. And both off to incredible starts this year. Holmgren misses the 3, and it belongs to Duke.
Not sure that was the shot that Gonzaga wanted.
Boy, Moore, he just dribbled into trouble right there. And he turned it over. Strother can only... Paulo Banchero coming out of the tunnel. Shot clock at 2, and a block by Watson. And a run out for Hickman.
He's lethal when he goes to the right. You watch him when he bounces the ball and goes to his right and pulls up on that jumper. He went back home to California. Nothing like sweet home, baby. I got to believe he's at BM Mint. Get the basketball to move. Great execution. What efficiency right there.
Estrada came into the game hitting 52% beyond the three-point line. Kicked around. UCLA's going to scoop. And from pumpkin pie to the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
Scott dishes out his booze and woos for Thanksgiving.
Gotta win, man. The Lions got to get a W. They got to get a W.
Right? To have that much fluidity in his game, it's not fair.
There have been at least a couple of occasions tonight where he has brought the ball up. There's going to be a foul. That's going to go.
Allen picks up the dribble. Nembhard steps in the passing lane. The steal, the left hand, but he couldn't finish. And now
Watson gets it done.
Ramey had it and then had it knocked away. And Gonzaga into the front court up by 13. 3:35.
Bank continues that incredible differential. There's 20 points in the plus column for St. Mary's. Salas the other way. Hunter Salas the layup, got his own miss, and then had it poked away. Here comes the freshman Nolan Hickman. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Yeah, he brought his elbow up as he tried.
Falls off. And finally controlled by Jamari Blackman. Blackman right at Hickman through an elbow. Oh! The tip jam does not go for Cisse, but a foul is right here up front. Now they went away from it.
They give it off to McCullough. McCullough back in against Nembhard. Quick spin move blocked away by Nembhard. So good defensively. And the ball knocked out of bounds.
Emma controls. Knocked away by Holmgren. Taken back though by the Tide. And a 3 short from Keon Ellis.
Y con el rebote se termina quedando con Saga. Quedó suelto, recupera. Otra vez intenta el triple St. Mary's. En el lado venía buscando Cosi.
Tienen que venir canastas rápidas.
Ahí viene Cosi. En el lado.
There's a lot of space for him to operate. San Francisco's got to close that space. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night.
Shabazz had a look for 3, missed it. Holmgren. Shot clock under 5. And just a heave. It did catch the rim. Here comes Gonzaga.
That's changed.
The assist for Nembhard, the big man scoring, the points off the bench. Tape had to give it up. Stefanini 3. No.
And San Francisco through the West. A loss in this tournament would open the door to the possibility of Arizona eclipsing that.
Or Holmgren or whatever was happening in the game, and he stepped up and did it.
He has over a 4-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio in conference play.
Shabazz can get hot in a hurry. That's his second. Shabazz sort of used his eyes to find an opening, but couldn't hit that corner 3.
Control the game like they are or not, you want to build the habits that are going to lead you to New Orleans. And that's what this team is focused on.
Characteristic for San Francisco. Holmgren getting ready to come back in. Shabazz, no, is their MVP against BYU. He played the best game he's played with San Francisco. Shabazz, tough 3, good. Meeks up top. He's open. Wow.
Shabazz. Zags fans are rooting for the rematch with the Gales. You think that's who they want to play tomorrow night?
Sure. This Santa Clara team, though, that St. Mary's is going to play.
Bouye, he's had the opposite night from Shabazz. Shabazz curled and threw up an air ball. They got another tip. Bouye, 3 short. It's just been that kind of game for him.
It's loud, it's hot. Fans feel like they're right on top of the court.
That's because they are, Dave. Have you turned around?
0-2 misses the defense, and Andrew Nembhard got that last bucket for Gonzaga. Here's Logan Johnson's 3. Good. Kuzi, 3 short. Holmgren challenged, and that will be it.
She went to SI. You live down the street. We'll talk about that a little bit later on.
You grew up in Northern California. Shabazz over the top, hits a 3. I'll probably jump in the car for that one. Shabazz got fouled shooting a 3.
You got to give up while you're in the game. If you're Graves and Lang, both of those are good looks.
And a 3 on the way. That Zags 2 of 5 to start this half. Broncos have hit both their shots. Make it 3 for 3 now.
By 6 here with the ball.
Justice. Too long read.
You like plus minus?
Yeah.
He was +6 in the first half.
I like it because in my NBA career, my dad used to send me my plus minus when I played that to make me feel better. When you're that under out of bounds inbounder.
I like that point. Foul that one away. Millette tried to sell a call.
Be the more appropriate term. Earning their scholarship check.
Today the lines are a little more blurred. Millette from way outside.
I'm going to be patient because my fellow big is putting in some work underneath, and I want to get him the ball again.
This 3, tap out to Nembhard. Zags on the move. Holmgren pinned down low, missed the shot. Mitchell Saxon with the rebound. Great cause, great effort by you. We always appreciate the Davenport. Chance for St. Mary's down 21 at one point to whittle it down even farther. Shot clock all the way down. Kind of a running 3. Dukas almost banked it in from the field for Andrew Nembhard. Kuzi, 3. Good.
But Randy Bennett's team's going to be in the NCAA tournament.
Kuzi at the buzzer, no good. Holmgren rebound.
Logan Johnson. Ahora penetrando, se apoyaba dentro de la zona pintada para que entonces la poca defensa que hay de St. Mary se contraiga y dejan abierto al tirador. 7 puntos de nuevo la ventaja. Kuzi. Penetra Tommy Kuzi. La falta. Al canasto. Gonzaga enrachado. No han podido detenerlos. Aquí penetra. Se apoya en el tablero.
But man, he can do it all out on the floor. We've seen the block shot. We've seen the drive. We've seen the three-point shot. Doesn't have any holes for taking, but that's a contested shot. I mean, every shot San Francisco's throwing up right now is contested.
Nice move by Julian Rishwain, even with the shot ward with the layup. I mean, literally since Chet was like 6 years old, and Dave Holmgren, he videotapes the warm-ups, the layup lines.
The anthem.
Kid on. I don't want to stand up and pump my fist when he's dunking on somebody. It takes a lot of discipline.
I don't have that much discipline. I hit you every single time.
Shabazz
taking that one in transition, which is very uncharacteristic. I think for St. Mary's, there's no way you run with Gonzaga. You've got to be patient. You got the future. The future is now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as good as he has ever played in the Gales uniform.
And Randy Bennett's riding him. Tommy Kuzi, meanwhile, he's already
and that's causing it to change the angle on those shots. He's just kind of throwing it wildly.
They're going to call that a shooting foul, I think. Logan Johnson going to the bucket. Johnson had it stripped away, scrambled for the loose ball, and Gonzaga gets a stop to start the half. Bolton transition, puts him happy. St. Mary's will keep it. I mean, it is a good perspective, and this is not to say Mark Few's not a great coach, because
Bowen is back out offensively. They're going to leave him wide open from beyond the arc.
Kuzi, good off the glass. The actual blocks, but the psychological effect on opponents. Thinking you're there, every shot impacted.
What was the quote you had of Bill for San Francisco? We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor.
There's a lot of defense in that game. Are we headed down that road again tonight? Williams with the take, left-hand finish. This is what P.J. Pipes. One of the best names of the season. Jordan Williams inside, missed.
He's hit double digits in 6 of them, coming off a game against Pepperdine where he had 16 points in just 21 minutes.
Boy, Timmy
determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this, except for Chet Holmgren.
Barcelona's dribbles through traffic. Holmgren flew by him. Shot was still
everybody. Drew's just fine. Like he's going to pick and choose his moments, and there's certain matchups and certain game plans that can work for him.
That was pretty impressive. Tommy,
10 seconds on the shot clock. It's probably not going to be that disruptive.
Johnson down low. Johnson had his shot blocked this time by Drew Timme. Bowen in the corner, bounced it to Kuzi, who scores his second basket.
Kuzi's what he's doing a great job is not
forced to make that move. Kuzi underneath, he draws the foul.
Player, no question. Jaden Byers in the ball game. He's a freshman running the point, and there he goes. Oh, left hand climb here. Jaden Byers. Good hustle on the rebound by Jeremiah Bailey.
In sports and life, luck. A little bit of luck, a bounce here, a call there. That's there. Now, they got beat by Baylor last year in the championship game. There's no doubt. Baylor was...
Gonzaga's shooting 70% from the field.
That one good. And a nice attack from Spencer Johnson.
I like that. That's no fear. It's Nolan Hickman. Very talented freshman. Hasn't got a lot of minutes because this team is so talented. But he's going to make a huge leap for that shot.
Nembhard went for the steal. Wayne McKinney, a talented freshman, is going to go to the bucket. Holmgren blocked the shot, but they'll call it. Wayne McKinney went by, had his shot altered, I think, by Nembhard.
Like that. That was sensational.
So Holmgren back in the game. I was going to say, I think Mark Few would like to see a little impact from Chet. That lost the ball, but they didn't score. So San Diego down 15, under 2 minutes to go first half. Toreros were hanging with the Zags in the early minutes. Calcaterra off the glass.
Offense runs, and you look at the history of Gonzaga basketball, the lineage of great guards, and in particular in recent years. That's a
efficient and often spectacular.
I mean, he just, second time in a row, he just brings the ball up the floor. And no passes, no worries. I'm just going to go ahead and shoot the shot. Knock it in.
Robertson with the basketball now. Drew Timme a long way from home, guarded. Wood over Nembhard. Here's Austin. And the foul called on GU.
Lea Pepe. Pops, drives, left hand, runaway trip in the country in terms of seconds. 14 seconds of possession.
A lot of big moments. He's had big games. Spencer Johnson's always come off the bench. He's very comfortable in that role. Lucas goes to the bucket against the bigger Nembhard, but missed the layup.
With a high degree of confidence.
What a show this is. Barcelo found a way to flip it in. He got it poked away from behind. Got the ball.
Assertive on the offensive end. How many teams in the country would Anton Watson start for? And he's coming off the bench for Gonzaga.
Lucas no good.
For the Red Raiders.
Pretty good activity on the offensive end, but Gonzaga playing good over those screens.
Wow, watch it.
It was pretty quick. Let's see if it gets to the glass, too.
Right in the basket, number.
The actual blocks, but the psychological effect on opponents. Thinking you're there, every shot impacted. What was the quote you had of Bill?
A lot of defense in that game. Are we headed down that road again tonight? Williams with the take, left-hand finish. This is
when you're that out of bounds inbounder.
I like that point. Foul that one away. Millette tried to sell a call.
Up-tempo teams in the country.
And you know, Rich, as I said, you need to slow down, but you still got to try and get some transition because you can't.
Wilson Rouse, offensive. great high guys are good, but the guys that don't get a lot of pub, those guys are really, really good. Anderson head down, Nembhard to steal. Nems in the country, and they're one of the most efficient shooting teams in the country. Those two things don't always go hand in hand, but they've got both of
team led by Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, that was the tip-off classic. Actually, the Great Alaska Shootout, right? There's the
Great Alaska Shootout.
Jamar. Dayton Youngblood. Boy, that's a quick trigger.
Just goes up. Spin move there from Timmy.
Jeez. That was a quick stop and pop.
Extreme analysis. 10 minutes to go first half. With the right hand.
Holmgren's able to do this.
Out the 3. 5 on the shot clock. Fleming.
An offensive rebound, so he's finding, he's found ways to make an impact, but it's good to see his jump shot start to fall.
Drive inside and getting the ball. Montgomery with a shot clock at 5. Thomas inside. Nice little pull-up by Justin.
Be excited this year playing in this building.
Ramey hesitates, gets inside, wouldn't go.
There you go, there you go.
Teague was waiting for it to develop. Wasn't there. Now challenges. Puts it up. Oh, what a shot.
Really nice defensive scheme. Just couldn't come up with it.
There's Butler. Easily to the paint.
Trying to get to the rim. Look at that.
Talk about blow by. He didn't finish.
Down low.
Dribble away from a double team. And now we'll take the shot.
That's a tough shot.
Largest lead for Gonzaga. Reeves, long heave.
For Jalen Hawkins from the first 4 games comes off the bench at 24 points. We'll see him quickly, I'm sure.
Man,
I was back at Alley's bartending.
Exactly. Just for that, everything else is on you since day one.
It's going to be a travel as Joe.
Hold the ball. They make quick decisions. If they don't have the shot, they don't have the. They move the ball, which moves the defense, and now you can play great defense.
Shot clock gets late here, down to 3. And Hawkins can't get numbers. Are so impressive. 15 helpers for Gonzaga on 18 made baskets. That's going to be
supreme challenge for this particular St. Mary's team. They haven't gotten more than 65 in any games.
They're coming off a game against Pepperdine where they won at Pepperdine for just the second time in the last 22.
You know you are really, really good because he's one of the top offensive players in the league.
Also had a triple-double this year. The first year he's playing so many minutes. I think, especially the second game of these conference pairs, late game, he's going to be
traffic. And Jalen Suggs is the best point guard we have in college basketball, and he's jumped the passing lanes. He's been able to score.
Ouye going to work on Nembhard. Step back. No, he traveled.
No bounce.
You do that again.
Did you like that little sound effect there?
Yayi had the easy job. Just catch and shoot.
You talked about his point guard ability. Nembhard, 367 assists in 2 years in Florida.
On the floor, he's number 10 for the Cavaliers. Covered by Yayi at this point, now Suggs. And a traveling violation. Kispert.
The State took care of Carolina the other night.
29 points for Kispert. Clark ball. Garza's got it.
And neither team has distinguished itself from the strike.
There's that side pass. Notice on this side, the cheat right there.
Brooks leans in. 1-point game.
90 points a game over their last 3. They had 6 in double figures against the Razorbacks. Rayshawn Hammonds for 3.
And this year, it happens to be the Big Ten, the Pac-12, and the Big East, at least when we're looking at the top conferences.
Goes 1 of 2. And that's how the first half will come to an end. Keontae Johnson with a baker's dozen for Florida. Ball.
Got his bounded.
Baseline drive and dunk.
Has been incredibly efficient on their end.
Time of the day. You get a pom-pom on your head yet?
Yeah, a couple. So
Jimmy Wett, contested elbow. Tickets come to town. That's at 8. Pelicans and Zion Williamson travel to Portland at 10:30, and it all starts with NBA Countdown at 7 Eastern.
Logan Johnson. Ahora penetrando, se apoya dentro de la zona pintada para que entonces la poca defensa que hay de St. Mary se contraiga y dejan abierto al tirador. Logan Johnson. Penetra, falla la bandeja, el rebote. 7 puntos de nuevo la ventaja. Cusi. Penetra Tommy Cusi. La falta. Al canasto. Gonzaga, enrachado, no han podido detenerlos. Aquí penetra, bien. Se apoya en el tablero. Cusi. Tienen que venir canastas rápidas. Ahí viene Cusi. En el lado.
Honest Antetokounmpo was, like, if you have an organization that can be a little bit patient and allow him to put on weight, you got to roll the game like they are or not. You want to build the habits that are going to lead you to New Orleans. And that's what this team is focused on.
Characteristic for San Francisco. Holmgren getting ready to come back in. Shabazz. No.
That will cause problems for these Gonzaga Bulldogs. If you try to run with them, you know, that's
the future. The future is now.
Yeah.
I mean, this is as good as he has ever played in the Gales uniform.
And Randy Bennett's riding him. Tommy Kuzi, meanwhile, he's already...
And that's causing it to change the angle on those shots. He's just kind of throwing it wildly.
They're going to call that a shooting foul, I think. Logan Johnson going to the bucket. Play his best in the first half. Shot clock winding down. Kuzi with the shot blocker. It's him happy. St. Mary's will keep it. I mean, it is a good perspective. And this is not to say Mark Few's not a great coach, because he's that incredible differential. There's 20 points in the plus column for St.
Mary's. Bowen is back out offensively. They're going to leave him wide open from beyond the arc.
Kuzi, good off the glass. Probably jump in the car for that one. Shabazz got fouled shooting a 3
for San Francisco. We talk so much about the offense and how good Gonzaga is at the offensive end of the floor.
Forget about it.
Forget about it.
Just forget about it.
I mean, he's tough enough inside the three-point line. Yeah, that three-point shot.
Williams and a reset pipes. Jalen Williams now hunting a shot. Nembhard there, right at Timmy. Shot.
Or any player that's ever been in this program.
Well, look, in West Coast Conference play, Nembhard was 6.9 assists a game as Williams when they're on defense. This is Justice from 15. Jumper won't go. PJ Pipes. One of the best names of the season. Jordan Williams inside, missed the
go, and you've got it going.
Was that a tip in by Frankich?
I think Timmy got his hand on it. So he gets the offensive rebound and the bucket.
There's the Pepperdine. We're going to make a little push here. Hulk almost traveled, scored.
He kept determined on that possession to get a bucket.
The fans may be even a little out of gas.
Everybody's tired from this, except for Chet Holmgren.
Everybody, Drew's just fine. Like, he's going to pick and choose his moments, and there's certain matchups and certain game plans that can work for him.
That was pretty impressive. Tommy, aren't many playing better than he is in college hoops right now. 5-point lead's the biggest of the game. Marciulionis scores over the reach of Tim. Forced to make that move. Kuzi underneath. He draws the foul.
Player, no question. Jaden Byers in the ball game. He's a freshman running the point. And there he goes. Oh, left hand. Now he has beaten Gonzaga in Spokane, and he beat him in Moscow, Idaho. But as a player, and that's Byers.
Rozier Bolton have gotten off the hot starts because BYU is collapsing to the paint.
And Alex Barcelo, 1 for 4 to start, makes that shot to end the...
Just so powerful. BYU almost turned it over. Hunter Erickson, a sophomore, into the game for the first time. Trevin Nell, way too strong. And a fight for the go down. Nell. Holmgren didn't block that, but he made it real tough.
Timmy and his elite level footwork. One of the other things Drew Timmy does really well is he works early, which means he gets really deep post position and create.
There, Hickman came up way short. Another steal. Nembhard, the run out. Andrew.
That shot. Nembhard went for the steal. Wayne McKinney, a talented freshman, is going to go to the bucket. Holmgren blocked the shot, but they'll call it. Wayne McKinney went by, had his shot altered, I think, by Nembhard.
Qué buena movimiento de balón. Ya vendrá precisamente la oportunidad de que esté de regreso. Ojalá que así sea.
El pase rebotado, la pintura, la finta, apoyándose en el tablero.
And Chet Holmgren's going to go get it. There's another block. Watson with 13 shooting. And these are two all-conference guards who are just sensational.
Yeah. Tappe against Holmgren's Gonzaga team. Saxon, little shot fake with the left hand. Well, maybe a little wrinkle in the defensive game plan.
They talked about it a ton today at shoot-around days.
Holmgren comes away with a loose ball, goes behind. Hard's got 13, although he's needed 15 shots to get there. Kuzi tried to wrap it around to toss, and that's a St. Mary's turnover.
It moves them up some seed lines. Joe Lenardi's going to be working late tonight.
Johnson layup. No, he missed it. Here's Bouye. Zags have done a great job against him, making his move against Holmgren. Holmgren just swatted it away, went off the head of Bouye.
To Vrancic, under 10 on that shot clock. And again, Vrancic trying to take advantage with a mismatch, but Nembhard was there to help out. The two big offensive threats for Santa Clara have been held in check. Will that continue? Here's P.J. Pipes, jumper from the free throw line.
You got to look down at the stat sheet, and you said this in the break. One block. It feels like this dude's impacted at least 5 or 6 shots.
That off a little bit. He throws this one up. I don't know if that was a pass or a shot.
Opioha is doing good things on both ends.
52 points on the board in the second half.
Yeah, that made all the difference in the world. They played without their best guy in Mobley also. We got to say that. But this is what Alfonso Anderson.
Strong baseline drive and a foul. That's Jeremiah Bailey.
Outside looking in, but they better not mess around. They'll end up with 2 or 3.
Santa Clara's put themselves in a better position with their upset over St. Mary's.
It's hard to make it go higher, but right now he's going to go higher.
Bailey is blocked, and he gets to the line.
Marcelo got close, scores the first 2 of the game. That was one of the first to miss, and then had it poked away. Here comes the freshman Nolan Hickman. That's going to be an offensive foul.
It is what you're supposed to do. Take advantage when you have the softer part of the schedule. Nearly a turnover, but San Diego breaks the pressure. Got off a good look. Timmy with the rebound. I can tell you how many do. It's 1.
Yeah. Just his skill set is so unique.
Townsend short. Nice reads.
I wouldn't have done it. It was a bad joke.
Brown soars with Holmgren, I think, affecting.
You really haven't got the ball inside the three-point line.
Arlington throws one up and scores with a foul.
Zags defense chasing the ball right now. Robertson from the elbow. Rise and finish. Tyler Roberts. Duca slapping. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Come on, that's a punch to the chest. And now Nembhard on the floor up by Watson. But running it down was Sveto Zurovic. And coast to coast.
Zurovic first down. His rebounds are a little bit down, but he's made room for Chet Holmgren. He's made room for a Rasir Bolton. And
robbery. In and out from the corner. There's another chance, but Nembhard poked away.
Down 4. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you want to get this guy right here, Williams, involved. He can score on the blocks. He can dribble it and drive it. There you go.
Wear their red uniforms with the Red Raiders script for the first time this year. Warren to the basket, off the glass, no good. To the corner for Arms.
Watch out defensively here.
Excellent first step. Bacho is blocked away and a foul on Holmgren. That's number 2.
Yeah, you see the hand of Holmgren coming. Yeah, so the activity level is just picked up. Look at there's that defense. You put it on the floor, you...
Shot clock at 5. Shoveled inside, and Noah Gurley lost the handle.
You've got to stay in gaps.
Heels in a lot of traffic, gets out of trouble, finds Roach. Roach finds Williams, and Williams is fouled by Nembhard.
Bernard picking off the rebound, trying to go coast to coast, and a foul with 7:09 to play.
Had a good idea, but nice deflection there. Inside and coming up short by a quarter. Going to work on Holmgren. Chet with a rebound. Hickman defending Thomas. Darius Agnew, number 4, with the screen. Holmgren's rebound.
Well, they've been boisterous here at the McCarthy Athletic Center. That's a travel.
Staff have done such a good job of being selective of who they bring. Byron Wesley, Janu Crandall, Aaron Cook. Yeah.
So it remains a 12-point game. Schofield, Holmgren, another block. This is Schofield. Caselvis inside, has it taken away by Watson. Yeah, no, I was with you.
Okay. I thought you were trying to take me down a rabbit hole.
You know, my favorite my favorite thing is when you guys argue.
Fade away, not there. And another offensive rebound by Vital.
Does every nice cut and a pass.
Get the assist to
Finisher in transition. Smart. Tipped away, and now Gonzaga in transition.
There's a lot of space for him to operate. San Francisco's got to close that space, otherwise it's going to be a long night.
Shabazz had a look for 3, missed it. Holmgren. Shabazz sort of used his eyes to find an opening, but couldn't hit that corner 3. Bouye, he's had the opposite night from Shabazz. Shabazz curled and threw up an air ball.
He's hit double digits in 6 of them, coming off a game against Pepperdine where he had 16 points in just 21 minutes.
Boy, Timmy.
How long they can keep those folks engaged in the game. Houston Millette got knocked off balance.
Andrew Nembhard.
You like plus minus?
Yeah.
He was +6 in the first half.
I like it because in my NBA career, my dad used to send me my plus minus when I played that to make me feel better. Millette is just running off screens everywhere, and Andrew Nembhard's having to chase him. Now, the help was there, but you lead
18 shots, and they've been scoreless for over 3 minutes.
Some of those good looks. I mean, Gonzaga's defense is solid. Now a tough contested 3, and then Nembhard grabs. I mean, BYU's a top 40 net team, and Gonzaga's just mantling.
Robertson with the basketball now. Drew Timmy a long way from home, guarded. Wood over Nembhard.
The best teams that Gonzaga's played. His meter's still running, by the way.
He's got 29 in this one. He's got the 6th 20.
He didn't even come close to touching that. A 1-1 score. Baseline jumper.
It was pretty quick. Let's see if it gets to the glass, too.
Right in the basket, number 7 Sags. Here's a 3 launched, and a pretty stroke from Jaden Shackle. 8 straight for Gonzaga. Shackelford is first.
And understanding how to compete at the Division I level.
Jaden Shackelford down the lane will get to the line.
Basketball to move. Great execution. What efficiency right there.
Estrada came into the game hitting 52% beyond the three-point line.
What they learn at the academy. How to be a leader.
On the drive, Bernard. Nice dropped in. Nice work there by Juzang.
I just want him to come out of his shell a little bit, be a little more demonstrative with the crowd, you know?
Reeves, Mr. Do Everything for Oklahoma. Drive, dish. Treble off the assist from Reed.
Get through Nembhard becoming eligible this year, transferring from Florida and available to play. The Canadian Nembhard has taken this team from what was already a bit.
We needed Bob Uecker on the call for that one. Just a bit outside.
Tried the corner and missed. That's not a good play on Corey Kispert. You cannot give him any space.
Smith, 3.
And Calcaterra stepped in the line. Here's Pyle. Calcaterra, jumper on the way, no good. Rebound.
Umar going to be a great player at Gonzaga. Off the inbound, I tell you, Dixie State with some success. Quick 3 from.
With the team in college basketball right now that they have.
Yeah, absolutely. All ends of the floor.
Yep.
But Kispert having a dynamic game. He and Timmy with 20+ for Gonzaga. And playing the defense there, but a good finish by Brown.
Played. The young man has had a tremendous season for Florida. By far their most consistent performer offensively in league play.
Always their parents, but their coaches and all their buddies and youth coaches and so forth. So yeah, I think we.
Buzz Williams talking to us.
Smart play by Blackshear. Great basketball play.
Drew Smith up and under, no good. Rebound. Now Drew Smith. Drew Smith fires for 3. Boy, the comp.
You play poor defense, they'll shoot early. If you go play great defense, they'll go deep into the shot clock.
And Merrill, good shooter, misses his first.
Shooting woes continue. They got a 2-for-1 opportunity as you see shot clock, game clock. I don't like that.
His career here, I'm sure he's going to breathe a sigh of relief having seen it gone in the basket for the first time as a Florida Gator from behind the arc. But he's a guy who I think has taken that hitch out of his shot, and it looks smooth on his release.
And believe it or not, the lead is 5 for.
Simpson on the wing, Poole got the screen, doubled and fires. 2. Went through the basket, boys. That's all that matters. Caleb Martin fadeaway in this first half. Nevada has won 3 of 4 and 5 of 7. Cody Martin long 2.
Shots. But also, guys, that's a 20-minute half that we saw from the Gators. It's a 40-minute game. So let's see if they can put something together. And
Deep pressure. Have we seen the Gators score at the end of the shot clock? Jordan Caroline 3. Air ball.
Big 12 challenge. We got to get Homer or we got to get Bryce and Scott matched up one of these years.
That'd be neat. I like
5-star freshmen that Kentucky will line up. They don't consider that a big deal.
No, it's a non-issue, which is surprising.
Started.
Here's Bowden again. Michael Carew getting extended minutes for Florida.
Back defensively. Right now, this crowd is ready to erupt.
SEC preseason poll. Markey said it was a slap in the face, and the team remembered where the media